Hello. Nice to see you there. This video is going to be absolute garbage. It's not even gonna be edited. It will be just a still image. And that's it. Maybe I will put some joke here and there. A little text. A little image. I don't know. Some meme. But in general, I want this to be kind of like a podcast, but a lot shorter because I don't want to do this longer than it needs to be. And also, that will be a hell to upload. So I don't want that. So yeah, I know nobody cares. If you're here, you probably just want to hear my discussion about Amity, my opinions, and my opinion of how Amity's crush is handled. So feel free to go to the timestamp on the description when I start to actually talk about Amity, because I'm going to address some things, okay? I know my channel is brand new and I literally just have one video, but I've been burning myself out a lot, actually. I was planning to do 2 videos and upload them in the same day. Turns out I didn't finish neither of them. It was a reaction video and an analysis of Amity's development. And I'm still doing that video. And I hope I actually finish that because I think it's pretty good. It's not bad. I'm actually kind of proud of it. It's not finished. I just have 6 minutes prepared, made. And I think it's gonna be kind of like a long video. So yeah. Basically, I try to do that video in just 2 days. And I also tried to do a reaction video of Winged Like Wishes, but I delete all of it because I thought my reactions weren't that believable. Because when I was recording myself, I was kind of tired. So my reactions aren't really good. They're pretty bland and they don't sound believable because I was tired as fuck, because on that day I didn't sleep very well. And yeah, that's why I eliminated all of it. And because it was kind of shit. I recorded it pretty bad and the audio sounds like shit. So I'm not going to upload that video. So you're gonna have this instead. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Okay, now finally talking about Amity. Well, here's the thing, okay? I really like the steps that Owl House is making in queer representation. I really like that. I like that it's pretty obvious what they're doing, right? I think we all can obviously know right now that Amity has a crush on Luz. And I think Winged Like Wishes only amplify that. Like when Amity's biggest fear was being rejected by Luz, and it was obvious that the reason that is her fear is because she loves Luz, but in not a platonic way. So I really love that. But even in the Gram episode, that's why I made that fucking video of if Amity truly has a crush on Luz, because I know some people are going to wonder, and I made that video to analyze and to make sure that Amity's crush actually makes sense. And I think it does. It does make sense, but I have to say this, okay? I feel it's kind of rushed. Oh, hot take! I'm gonna be cancelled. Yes, I think it's rushed. Amity has never actually truly hated Luz, so I'll give you that. It doesn't feel that rushed because she didn't actually hate her. But take in mind that we only see Amity's crush progression in what, 4 episodes? That's really quick. The only actual glimpse that we have of her crushing on her was a little gag in episode 13 when she was like, she goes in your same school now. That doesn't change anything, right? And it's kind of like a gay panic, but it's not actually a gay panic. Well, kind of. Now that we know the context that she truly has a crush on her, we can say that it's a gay panic. But to the casual viewer, that's just Amity being kind of nervous, and it can still be viewed in a platonic way, as I said in my video. And yes, I can see how some people, and including myself, saw that moment as, oh, Amity has a crush on her, and all that stuff. But yeah, I'll give you that this was the first solid proof, as I said in my video. Yes, I'ma keep doing reference to my video, okay? Because I think it's a solid analysis. Check it out in the description, by the way. I'm not doing this because I want you to see it, actually. I just think it's neat. Go watch it! Just only if you want. Okay, but seriously. The only kind of proof that we have that Amity has a crush on her is literally just some blushes and the gay panic previously mentioned. And that's it. They hold hands and that's it. That's and she blushes, and yes, it's cute and can be viewed in a romantic way. But it's literally the previous episode before Grom. That's it. And I know that some ships are like that. Some straight ships that they only give a little hints here and there, and they go right to the action. And I still like Luminity. Don't get me wrong, but it does feel kind of forced. And to the people that feel like that, I can totally understand. I can totally understand where they're coming from. For me personally, I do feel it's rushed, but I like it because I'm a sucker for gay shit, and that is the kind of gay fluff that I wanted in I don't know, The Legend of Korra or She-Ra, because that shit was too angsty for my liking, and kind of toxic. But I'm not here to talk about She-Ra. I will probably make some video about the Catradora stuff, but for now, I want to focus my channel exclusively on the Owl House and maybe Amphibia, because I do want to talk about Marcy, because holy shit, I want to talk about her possibly being on the autistic spectrum, because that's a headcanon that I've seen, and I want to explore it, to see the hints and, if Marcy can be actually autistic. But okay, back to the subject. I do love this, and I do love seeing Amity being a total gay mess with Luz. I didn't actually expect that they will actually do that. I was actually impressed, and I was happy because this is the thing that we see with all the straight couples. Some girl or some boy gets all, nervous around their crush, and it's always the heterosexual We see these tropes a lot in straight relationships, and it's refreshing and really wholesome as heck watching it in a queer relationship. And I love that. But in a narrative standpoint, I don't think it actually makes sense that Amity turns out to be a gay mess when in Grom she was kind of like okay, let me explain, okay? In Grom we see that she wants to ask Luz out, you know? So when she kind of like stomps with her, we don't see Amity blushing or feeling like she's freaked out in any way, you know? And that's supposed to be a big deal because that's the grumposal, you know? We don't see her being a gay mess. And they do all this kind of stuff because in Grom, like, they dance together. What? She literally dips her. Why does she doesn't freak out in that situation? Because of all the situations to freak out, this will be the one. Like, you're dancing with your crush, literally, and they didn't find out about your fear, but still, you were basically kind of rejected because Luz said, "Oh, that's what friends do," and all that stuff, and it didn't go like you wanted. Okay, I know I'm just being petty. And it actually can make sense because maybe she's kind of like all like that after Grom because she feels like now she has an opportunity, or maybe she amplified her feelings after Grom. And we don't know how much time it passed since Grom. Maybe a week or so. And maybe it makes sense, but we've seen Amity basically being really cold and rarely laughing or making an emotion whatsoever. So it feels kinda out of character to see her being such a mess and being all flustery. It kind of feels like she's only been calm and cold until now, like she shifted her character, kinda. We actually see this Amity in the beginning of the episode when she's talking to Basha. She's very calm and she has a straight face. Well, she doesn't actually have a straight face. You get the joke. And I don't know, man. I can kind of see her being around like that with her crush being Luz, but and I still love this shit. As I said, don't get me wrong, I still love the fuck of that too, and I ship them, and I watch fan art and all that stuff. But that doesn't mean that I can criticize them. That I can criticize the Owl House for being kind of rushed, because even if I love it, I can see the faults, you know? Literally 2 episodes ago, the biggest hints that we'd had, it was just Amity kind of blushing, and that's it. And now, 2 episodes later, she's freaking out and being all blushy and not being able to function as a human being. So yeah, even if I have my problems with Luminity, I still love it, and that makes me really hopeful for queer kids that are going to see this and they're gonna feel that they're normal for maybe liking a girl or something, like gay teenagers that kind of feel confused, that they feel like they're weird. They're gonna see this and they're gonna feel valid, like they exist. We have to remember that we have very little gay representation, and even less in Disney. So yeah, I do love it. I do feel like I have a lot of hope for the next generation. I am very sure 10 years in the future, it's gonna be very normalized. And I'm sure the kids that grow up with all this queer representation are going to be less homophobic and will live. I am hopeful, you know. I truly am. But for now, let me be a little bit skeptical. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for hearing this gay mess. Yes, I am a gay mess myself. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you are going to tune in for my next video that I'm hoping I can upload in Tuesday. I really hope so, or maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. So yeah, thank you so much, and Amity's best gay. Goodbye.